Okay, one last follow-up video to my comment about using the Glock 20 on the hunting property this fall. When I posted my video showing off my new Gen 4 Glock 20, which is chambered in 10mm auto, I made the comment about using that handgun in hunting up on the property this fall. And some of my friends were saying, would you hunt a deer with that? Well, the answer to that is no, I would not. But it's not to say I wouldn't carry that while I am carrying my Remington 700 chambered in 308 Winchester, or my Blackout AR-15 chambered in 300 Blackout, which I would be carrying for deer. I would carry I like to carry a handgun for the odd feral hog or coyote we frequently see on the property when we are deer hunting. It's not to say, though, that I don't have some handguns that I could and would and have hunted deer with. So I just wanted to recap and show that. I've also posted a video with the various handgun cartridges that I own. I do not own a 500 Smith & Wesson or a 454 Casull, so those were not included in that recap of talking about muzzle velocity and muzzle energy. Let me again give you a quick recap of the cartridges I have and the chamberings, and then the handguns that I have for each of those. Okay, here we have, trying to look through the camera and do this, a 9mm. I would not use that. I would use that for personal defense. Here we have 45 ACP. Again, I would use that for personal defense, but not necessarily up on the hunting property. However, from this point down, the 10mm, the 357 Magnum, the 460 Roland, the 44 Magnum, the 480 Ruger, and the casing from my 475 line ball. I don't have any currently hand-loaded. It takes the same caliber bullet as the 480 Ruger, but the casing is longer, allowing a heavier charge, more powerful charge. And I have handguns that fire each of these, but I just thought I'd include the 9mm. Let me pause the camera and do a real quick comparison here for you. Okay, again, to the right here is the 45 ACP, and you can see the 460 Roland, the case, the brass is just slightly longer, allowing again for a slightly heavier charge, which is why you get a significant increase in the muzzle velocity and muzzle energy from the 460 Roland versus the 45 ACP. And then you have the 10mm, and in the offerings I have here, I have a very hot load in 357 Magnum, that's to the left, and the 10mm is to the right. And the Grizzly cartridge in 357 Magnum is very hot, so actually they come out to be about the same at 700 foot-pounds of energy flying out of your handgun. And then you have the 44 Magnum and the 480 Ruger and the empty brass for a 475 line ball. Let me show you what I have that fire these rounds that I would consider using up on the hunting property. I could take a deer game with the 480 Ruger, and I do have a pistol that would do that job quite nicely. But the others I would just use to take out the nuisance animal, the feral hog or the coyote. Let me show you the handguns here. Okay, real quick, just ruling out what I wouldn't be using would be the 9mm or a 45 ACP, although I love those cartridges and I have various pistols chambered for them. I would not be using those up on the hunting property for four-legged critters, just the two-legged ones. These two revolvers are, to the left is a 357 Magnum. It's a Ruger GP 100, and to the right is a Ruger Red Hawk in 44 Magnum. I don't use these up on the hunting property. They're more for fun shooting up on the shooting range, but nonetheless I could use them. They would do very well. They don't have long barrels, which would aid in being able to be more accurate with the round once you're sighting that targeting, if you will, the feral hog or the coyote, which would lead me to showing you the this offering. This is a Magnum Research BFR. It is chambered so that it can carry or hold either the 475 line ball or the 480 Ruger, similar to a 44 Magnum 44 Special revolver. This will handle either the 475 line ball or the 480 Ruger, and that has a 7-inch barrel. So we're talking 4-inch or 7-inch barrel. You'll get a much better velocity out of the round coming from a 7-inch barrel. Over here, the one with the scope mount on it is a Super Red Hawk, and it is chambered in 480 Ruger. It does not fire the 475 line ball. It only handles the 480 Ruger. And then I have a 1911. This particular one is a Remington R1 1911 that I threw in a 460 Roland conversion unit. Different barrel with a different chamber. Came with a muzzle brake or compensator on it, rather, and I'll probably do a separate review on that. So for weight comparison, lugging around the hunting property, that's going to be the lightest, my Glock 20. Much lighter. This coming in second would be the 460 Roland, and then this I have used, and I took a small deer with this. I feel quite confident shooting this within 100 yards or in, and of course I would want to use a shooting rest. And these are heavy, would work for the nuisance pest, the feral hog or the coyote, but they're heavy and not as fun to tote around as, say, the Glock 20 or the 1911 chambered in 460 Roland. And of course this one's also another heavy one. I can and have put a scope on this as well, but when I'm talking about truly handgun hunting for a deer, I would use the Super Red Hawk here, and that's why I've got it left set up with the scope. Hopefully that answered the questions. Maybe it raised more than I've answered, but whatever. It's my hobby and I enjoy it. Thanks for watching.